Greenies and garnets, y'all.
Hello, everyone. I would say it is a good day, but it is so sad.
Yeah, let's just have a moment of silence for Renee Nicole Good. Thank you.
As we welcome our words back, when is enough? When do we get to finally stand up for this injustice? When are we going to march to that White House and say enough is enough? And sit down if we have to until the very days when that man gets the hell out of that chair. That day is going to come.
Every good-minded, good-hearted, good person, good soul, everyone that knows
right from wrong and has some sense of common sense,
please stand together, because this silence stuff is not okay. We need to put a stop to all of this, everybody. A woman was killed. A United States citizen was murdered because she was fleeing the scene. And what did happen to her? A man, not an ICE agent, a man that works for the United States government, enforcing law, decided to go against the law that is to be enforced. Why? Because he was not supposed to shoot her for any means, because it is literally written in their training, in their description of what they need to do when something goes wrong.
Exactly, and how to handle that situation. Because literally you have to that's it. You have to stop with your distractions and start focusing on what actually matters, because it can happen to you.
Right.
Just the same way as we just lost this unfortunate soul.
A mother, a wife, all of these labels. A neighbor, a friend. She was somebody.
And it may not be somebody towards you, but she was somebody. That was a world lost.
God gave her that gift of life, and a man took it away. That's not supposed to happen. That shouldn't happen. Our life should not be in the hands of each other. It is only in the hands of God. We are not supposed to murder. You shall not murder. Deuteronomy 5 verse 17. You shall not murder. That's it. That is that was in law before we decided to agree with it and make it a law. That was already our moral code. We have morality in us, and that is being lost day by day. It is only January 7th of 2026.
How crazy enough that the day prior in 2021, January 6th, the Capitol was raided by you.
You don't got a problem. You know it's not you. Don't even get offended, because you know it's not you. If you're getting offended or you have even some type of opposing opinion, you have no opinion. It is invalid. You're not speaking off of emotions or logistics or anything. You are speaking off of your own opinionated self.
Selfish interest. How dare you? How dare you?
Why is it that when common sense is most needed, it is lost quicker than anything else? Why did that man not shoot the tires? If you want to pull out your gun before she even drives off, shoot the tires. If you want to stop her from leaving the scene, how about, guess what? She already waved the first car in front of her. She's already blocked from continuing to move on that road.
And let me tell you something, because we're adding this to our video. Obviously, viewer discretion is advised. We will not be showing the rest of it.
What do you mean viewer discretion advised? Yes, viewer discretion advised, but we're showing everything. Why? Because it should be known exactly what happens. Because it is when you don't show the full thing, people like Donald Trump want to say it was self-defense when he wasn't in the line of entry for her to even come close to where he was at. He had jumped out of the way and then continued to follow her to make sure he would stop her. If you are that fearful of your life, you will be so far away from that car.
And speaking of being fearful for your life, that prohibits restriction techniques. One of the things that they are supposed to be following says that deadly force may not be used solely to prevent the escape of a fleeting suspect. So again, where was his actions in the right?
And there's no excuses.
A video camera, and I want to see that released, that video cam, that body cam that every single ICE agent has, every single person with a badge has. I want that released to the public so everybody can hear what he said and what he did.
Because mind you, everybody, he was already outside of the car. He was surrounding her vehicle.
Approached her aggressively, might I add.
Right, he was already there. When the ICE agents that pulled up in that truck then got out the car, that's when she was leaving. And that ICE agent that shot her was already in front on the scene. He was there already. You had ample time to be able to stop her in any other way. In that moment before she drove off, you could have been like, oh, wait a second, let me do my thinking test because I am trained supposedly to be smart like this. And in case because she's in a vehicle, she might want to run off. Let me stop her by preventing the vehicle itself from moving.
And let me tell you, there's something else. It says right below those lines that I just read, it says firearms may not be discharged solely to disable moving vehicles. So why the fuck is that gun out?
Right.
Explain. It says it right there.
This is new footage taken by the ICE agent who shot and killed Renee Good in Minnesota, showing the seconds leading up to the shooting and immediately after. Vice President J.D. Vance said it shows the agent's life was endangered, and he fired in self-defense. So what really happened? Let's break it down. As the agent approaches the vehicle, you can hear Good speak to him.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
He moves to the back of the vehicle to film the license plate.
We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same
Now, let's
plate
bring
when
in the
you come
second
back to us
angle.
later. That's fine. U.S. citizen.
You can see more ICE agents arrive.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Okay.
Good reverses, her wheels turn to the left, and the agent moves in front of the vehicle. The agent films Good steering her wheels to the right, away from him, and he unholsters his weapon. Now, as Good accelerates, the ICE agent's footage shakes. He puts his hand on the car. The vehicle appears to make contact. Now, he's on the side of the vehicle. This is when the first shot is fired. He's standing beside the vehicle, its wheels pointed away. This all happens in about 40 seconds from him getting out of his vehicle. After Good is shot, a man can be heard saying this. "Fucking bitch." Nobody else is near the agent.
That man better be in jail for life, get his badge removed. His life is over because you made another person's life over.
You have the license plate. Run that shit. You'll find her.
Right.
What the hell are you doing?
Right. Come back to her. This is your job to find people. If it is that easy for you guys to find people, why are you making it harder and taking a person off of the list of the people that you need? Really? Really? Those are your orders? Because I doubt that. And if that is your orders...
Sweetheart, we have a lot of changing that's going to be going on. Okay? This is unacceptable. It was unacceptable when that what was his name? There was another man. And on top of that, crazy enough, in Congress they had a committee meeting where I believe her name is Jasmine Crockett was sitting there asking people in the right, can you show courage? Can you show some humanity for the loss of this good woman who's leaving behind 3 children? She's in her 30s. Those children are so small. They have to now go out in the world without their mother, their number one.
And you cannot say things happen in life. Why? Because he made that happen. Things happen in life because people choose to do things to make life worse. It is not life that is hard. It is people that make life hard. So why are you in your line of work thinking and confidently pulling that trigger? You did it with confidence. You did it 3 times. 3 times.
And let me tell you something. That Republican that was in that committee meeting saying, Mr. Chair, because she used derogatory language.
And you're mad because supposedly the children could be watching. Last I checked, children aren't watching this type of media. Why? Because they're either in school, learning actual things that we should be learning, or playing. Right? So I think a slur or a derogatory language is fine because
Absolutely.
The children are not watching.
Girl,
and even if
GTA 6 is about to come out.
Even if they are, there you go. Exactly. They already know what those words mean and they've heard them before. So let's be real.
And I'm gonna leave you with this. A scripture from the Bible. And I really frankly don't care if you don't believe. This is words that speak power. And listen well. Timothy 2:3. But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty, for people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, pride, arrogance, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with consent, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness but denying its power. Avoid such people. They'll never arrive to the truth. So in this moment, I ask everyone, what does this sound like? And what can we do to change it?
Because as of right now, the way the world is as it is,
we're on our way to what it looks like.